Hello. Good Monday morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where in the world you are. And I can see that y'all have already been very chatty in the comments, which is not a bad thing. Sometimes it's a really good way to start off a Monday morning, or whenever it is for you. But anyway, hello. My name is Jules, and I'm the Dawdling writer. And today, we are going to be doing some work. So whether or not that is writing, editing, proofreading, whatever it is, or if you're just using it for productivity sprints, that is a-okay with me. And so let's see who is here. So Nikki B is here. Hello. You are working on ideas for your outline today. You have this one idea that's sort of like you know it at the side of your head, but if you apply it, you have to change everything in Act 3 that you already outlined. Well, is it a better idea, or will it lead to a better, stronger Act 3 than your current one? I think that's going to have to be how you decide. Your streams are always amazing time for me. Oh, yay. And you stream so often, so you can usually be here. Yeah. And I try to set a schedule so that it's sort of like somewhat normal. So I know I have like a certain amount of time that I must sit down and write and be productive. So it works for me too. Lizzie is here. Hello. Just finished yelling at your math work. That is a whole mood right there, and I totally get it. You're getting worried that someone might publish a book with the same exact ideas before you do, because you came up with the ideas with events before, only to find out that someone had the exact same thing with the same characters. So yeah. Well, so here's the thing about stories. There are no original like core story ideas. It's just the way that you spin it, the way that you create it, the way that you add your own perspective. But you can Google it. It's fine. There are like 7 core archetype stories. So like Prince Pauper, the hero's journey, like, so there are 7 core stories that humanity tells over and over and over again. And so Save the Cat kind of addresses some of these, but essentially there are the same stories, and it's just how you tell them that differs. So there's nothing new under the sun. So don't worry about like, I must have an absolutely original idea, because it's not going to happen. The way that our brains work sort of follow along the same patterns because of the way that we teach each other to speak, to read, the human experience, sort of like inherited memories and inherited patterns of behavior, that kind of stuff. So don't worry about being like completely original, because you don't have to be. You just have to put your own perspective on things. So don't worry, Lizzie, you're fine. But you will be finished with your book on Wednesday. Yay! Yes, I think I saw you last night on Sarah Sutton's stream, and you hit the 70K mark. Is that right? Which is very, very awesome. Don't worry about it. You are not an attention seeker at all. It's just like sometimes you have those moments where you're like, am I doing the right thing? And that's what the community is here for, to tell you, yeah, you're fine. Let's see. Yes, not attention seeking. You're one of our friends here. Yes, absolutely. Everyone is writing. You love hearing about everyone's writing. Yes. As for thinking someone else might write it, you've run into that too. Yeah, just write your own story, write your own perspective, and you'll be fine. Yes. You love hearing about everybody's writing as well. And today you have your strawberry protein bar and lemonade mix with apple juice and cranberry juice. Tasty. I know I have some cranberry juice and I have some raspberry juice, and I've got lime juice already open and a new bottle of lemon juice as well. So I could mix a concoction. Let's see. The movie Back to the Future is extremely similar to your story. You just try to bring about your own twists. Yes. They do sound yummy. And so does cheese. Coming from Miss Lactose Intolerant over here. Cheese sounds lovely, and I miss it. Your dad talks about that movie all the time. Yes. Watching it for inspiration. You only know the premise and you read about the ending, but not much else. Fun, fun, fun. Wants to know if Lakes is a pen name. Still working on a possible pen name. Okay. Had to go take the dog out. Well, you didn't miss much because we haven't started anything yet. Lizzie Lakes, it sounds like it's such a poetic name. Yes, and I love the alliteration. I always get a kick out of alliteration with pen names and whatnot. So what are we working on today? New ideas for your outline. Act 3 is also giving Lizzie some trouble. Climax today with chapter 31 and 32, the pep rally. You only have 2 ideas for things to go wrong. You'll make things up as you go along. Yes, discovery. We've got the plotter or pantser questions. How far along are you? Your outline is 14 pages of utter mess, and it still needs to be cleaned up. I'm impressed you do a lot of outlining. You have 14 pages of outlining, though, because I can't do that. So Lizzie is 10% plotter. You realize you needed more planning than you initially thought, and 90% pantser. You're at 71,618 words on page 304. Nice. Nice. Pep rally idea came to you yesterday while you were writing. Excellent. Heather is here. Hello. Welcome. You might be in and out. That is okay. Whatever it needs to be to work for you. Everybody's saying hello. Let's see. Yes, that number of word counts is amazing. Really big underwriter, says Nikki, and the other novel you wrote sits at 60K and took a lot of coaxing. Your first draft was about 30K. Interesting. Mine is, well, I think I was about 400 short of 100K when I initially finished Gray 1, and there's a lot of things that I have to add, so I know it's going to be over 100,000, at least to start with. You drag out the boring scenes, you brush through the important scenes. You've only written first draft, so you have no idea how editing will go. You start editing on Thursday. Yeah, I'm still trying to finish my first read through, and I finally finished the Franken chapter. So of course I'm not continuing to edit today. I'm going to be working on something else just because. Yes. Okay. So Nikki says revision is your favorite stage. Outlining is okay, but you despise drafting. Interesting. Usually it's the other way around for a lot of people. Laura is here. Hello. 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 Also, so in the description, I have posted the channel links to a bunch of channels that you should be watching, or at least check out and see if you like them. And also I finished watching the first of the Black AuthorTuber tag videos, which are amazing, and you should absolutely go watch them. The playlist is over on Cachet's channel. You should definitely give that a watch today. So if you're feeling kind of like you can't focus during one of the sprints, go watch one of those movies, one of those videos, because they're awesome. Let's see. Lizzie says, I love drafting, but only when I'm drafting exciting ideas and making them real. Boring scenes, nope. Well, in that case, then cut out the boring scenes and make them all exciting scenes. You've been chatting for half an hour. Oh boy. Yes, Laura, I gave you the wrench. You have the wrench. Lizzie is here. Hello. Megan is here. Hello. Yes. So Laura has a channel, and it is linked in the channels in the description, as does Megan. And there's a whole bunch of other channels as well, which I thought were worth watching. They're not all of them they're not all the ones that I deem worth watching because I'm subscribed to a lot, but I just felt like the list was getting a little bit long. So hellos all around. You've never edited before, so you'll see. Yeah. You watch a lot of Alexa Dunn and Abby Emmons videos specifically before you started revising. I don't think I know Abby Emmons, but I have heard of, and I'm subscribed to Alexa done. So I'm going to have to go and watch some of her revision videos if you recommend them, because I need some help. You vlog your writing process. Yay! Yes. And Laura has some really great craft book reviews. So those are fun. Hellos, hellos, hellos. Okay, really helpful. Good to know. Good to know. I will definitely. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to go through some of the comments so that we can get to the sprint. Took a dive, bought the Anatomy of Prose, and it arrives on Friday. Yay! Yes, the Anatomy of Prose was the one that Laura just did a review on. And so it sounds like a really, really fascinating book. So I'm also interested in it, but I have not purchased it yet. Feel bad for forgetting to check out all the channels. You must fix that. Yes, so there are plenty of links in the description, so feel free to do that. And I will try. I think I've posted the same links in all of this week's live streams. So if you forget today, they'll be there on Wednesday. I'm subscribed to about 300 people. Most of them are AuthorTubers. Yeah, I feel you there. Totally changed your prose style. You found your own voice. Yay! Excellent. That is amazing. Yay! Subs all around. Everybody deserves some subs. Yes, there is another Megan McCarthy, and so I had to go back and find my own links that I had posted in earlier things for Megan. So if you type in Megan McCarthy author, or if you go to the link in the description. Yes. Which it looks like y'all already did without me having to do that. Yes, I think we're finally sort of getting closer. Petra is here. Hello, gonna make a smoothie for breakfast, but you should be back in time for the first break. Yes, you should be, because there are plenty of comments for me to go through. Is everybody here a plotter or pantser? Personally, I'm a new plotter. You're trying plotting for your current novel and seeing if that works. Then you might just bite the bullet and say you're a plotter. I am a mixture, so I am either a planter or a gardener, as several other authors like to call it. We've been chatting since the 2-hour mark. Oh no. Yeah, that was where I came in. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Music. Yes, always music to go around. Charlie says, hey, welcome, Charlie. Oh, Lord. Okay. So y'all seriously have been chatting for forever. Okay. All right. So Devin is here. Hello. So Lizzie says, hello. You swear it was an accident. Sarah is here. Hello. Okay. Vanya is here. Hello. Elizabeth Lakes. I like that. Yeah, that would be nice. And yes, I finally arrived. Jenna is here. Hello. Welcome. Is it Rihanna or Rihanna? Do tell me. But hello. You think you can finish this line edit in 2 sessions? Ooh, exciting. Chloe is here. Hello. We are apparently very chatty in the chat today. You've decided you're going to completely change all the ideas. Okay, gotcha. So you have some work for today. Hannah is here. Hello. Welcome. Your neighbor's unrequited love romance is nothing original, so you're relieved. I worry too much. Anxiety. Shiny new plot bunny has bitten so hard it's drawn blood. You think you're going to write a horror flash fiction anthology. Go for it. I'm a bad influence. You've written 3 so far and started on 4th in 1 weekend. Sounds like that's absolutely what you should be doing. The writing world is full of that, so is the real world. Yes. Today you are drinking iced chai tea and restructuring your work in progress with the help from Save the Cat. Fun. I have already had water, coffee, miso soup, and more water. So sorting some video stuff and outlining a new idea that's been distracting me. So apparently everybody just got bitten by the new idea bug after Camp Nano when we were trying to focus on one thing. You're writing slow today, but hoping to get some words in. Yes. Okay. Y'all know that I like my 15-minute start. So let me go ahead and pop that up so I can feel better about because it's now been 15 minutes and I feel bad that we have not already started a sprint. But y'all were apparently in the need to socialize today. In the need to socialize? You had the need to socialize? Let's structure some sentences. Alrighty, I accidentally typed in StreamYard instead of Sand Timer. Alrighty. Getting that loaded. Okay. Good luck changing the outline. It can be super frustrating when you have to change the outline. Yeah. Eudora Welty says, it is only the vision that can be new, but it is enough. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Yes. Charlie says it is a recording day for them. I hope to get my videos and a gaggle of podcast episodes done so you can write on your work in progress for the rest of the week. Sounds good. Your idea will strengthen the plot, so it needs to be done. Yes. Yes, yes. Better days are here, Zellers. Have you changed your name? Because you didn't used to have the Zellers on there. But hello. Editing is worse in your opinion. You cringe when you read what you have written. I'm enjoying some of what I've written, but then I'm not finding like some of the plot holes to be fun. Nadia, hello. Welcome. I don't believe I have seen you here, but welcome. We are about to start our first sprint just because. And I always start with a 15-minute timer just to make sure that I can get my brain into the story. And if you have already been working this morning, then you need, or afternoon, or whatever time it is for you, you need to make sure that you are saving your document and you have something to hydrate with. So I'm probably going to say this wrong, but is it Dia or Dia? Hello, welcome. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, and I apologize for the butchering of it. You have to write fast before you go shopping. Okay. All right. Yes, Charlie has an interesting video on being a gamer writer and setting up the rules and checkpoints and whatnot. And their channel link is in the description, so you can go find Charlie's channel and then find that video. Plot Bunnies found that when you open yourself to ideas, they will find you. Yes, so the chat is very, very up and running today. Okay, so Laura says black for the first one. I will accept that. So we will do black instead of the green as the default. Shadowheart, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Your book definitely evolved quite a bit. First, you told the story through one character, POV, and you switched it up so the best friend was telling the story. Then you completely deleted your main character. Oh my. We are not going to do the 11.7 hour sprint today. No, we are not. No. Sorry, Devin. That's not going to happen. Alrighty. So we're going to start our timer now that I've caught back up to the chat, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Ta-da! That was the first writing sprint. How'd you do? I think I'm actually going to like maybe set a 5-minute timer and just kind of keep myself on track. If we get back to writing sooner than that, that's fine. Let's see. So, yes, so Squisms came in, LO, right before the first sprint, and we were just setting it up. So, you did good. So, yes, you made it just before the tardy bell. Chloe said hi to Shadow Heart. Have you finished your chapter of THF yet? Now I'm curious as to what this work in progress name is. You should be done by the end of the stream. Hey, excellent. That's going to be amazing. The Quiet Adventurer is in an adventurous mood. Surprise. So you're currently planning future travels you hope to do after the pandemic is over. That sounds like fun. Mary C is here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Squism says that they love Hannah's channel. Yes, Hannah's channel is also linked below in the description, so if you have not checked Hannah out, you should. You are almost done with a scene in Drowning in the Flames. You should be done by the end of the sprint. Ooh. Laura is listening to the Haunted Mansion audio from Disneyland. So well written. And meanwhile, Nikki... Writing is so frustrating. Why? Are you still working on your outline, or did you start drafting before you finished your outlining process? What is Nikki B having trouble with? Let's help Nikki B. Send her all the good vibes. Let's see. Vanya says, I was more distracted than you hoped. You need tea. Then get some tea. Jenna says, I loved when I've gone to the Haunted Mansion and people on the right of the ghost host. Lovers of the Haunted Mansion unite. You checked sound levels for Charlie, checked Instagram, did stuff on Instagram, checked to make sure Tuesday and Thursday themes sounded good, checked Instagram again. Super productive. Yes, I think so. It sounds like you got some work in, and Instagram can be counted as promotion and marketing. So there you go. Megan got 68 words and had to research clothing. Yes, if you're doing something historical or figuring out like how things are structured and made, there are people that are going to know when you get it wrong. So Lizzie says 316. Nice. Sarah is handwriting today's character exercise. Got a page written, but you think that's all you need for this one. Excellent. I got almost a page of notes sort of transcribed and like expanded. I keep wanting to say like fluffed out, but I know it's not the right term. Just kind of like written better with more details. So I got 454 words that time, since I forgot to check just then. Let's see. Doing character outlines for Petra, so this one was pretty productive. Excellent. You're here for the next sprint. Yay! Stuck on this scene. You've been hammering at it all weekend. Oh no! It's near the end of the book and you have to answer some questions. Yeah. You don't want to work, you want to write. Oh no! Are you listening at work again? And sort of having your stories in the back of your mind? Poor Laura. 305 words for Squisms. Nice. You got distracted. And thanks to Squism. So, most writers' block or difficulty issues arrive from trying to push too hard to get the words out. Maybe just chill and relax in between the sprints. Let's see. Hannah is sorting thumbnails for upcoming videos and streams. Excellent. Did more thinking about your next scene than actual writing for better days are here. Just got the idea to have someone punch the antagonist during the girl protagonist's performance and have things go wild. I'm not sure if the boy protagonist should punch the antagonist as well or not. So the boy protagonist is not the one who initiates the fight. Would it maybe be one of the antagonist's minions? Here's our 5-minute timer. For for making sure we get back on track. But perhaps it could be the like a minion who got fed up with the antagonist. Maybe. Who starts the fight? I don't know. So we need a color suggestion for the sand color, and we need a length of the sprint time suggestion. So let me share that. Of course, it doesn't want to do. There we go. All right, so perfect idea for a fight. There you go. 16 minutes, says Nadia. We could do a 16-minute, or we could do a longer if y'all are up for it. Whatever y'all vote for. Last night, I found a Save the Cat app on the App Store. Oh, made by Blake Snyder Estate. So today you're working on getting the outline of this monster into the app. Here's hoping it helps. Do tell us a review of the app once you are done, because that sounds interesting. Eva writes, is lollygagging. You are here on the right channel then. So welcome. 25 minutes says better days are here. Life of Angelina is popping in to say hi. Yes, if you feel like popping in between streams, Angelina is having her stream on at 2 p.m. Eastern, which so that's in about 20 minutes. So if you feel like stream hopping because you either need to get more work done and you need to go from sprint to sprint, or you're being distracted by chatting and you need to go from chat to chat, do that. So let's see. Charlie says lollygagging is your favorite thing in the world. Yes. And it's hard to say too, apparently. The minion punches him. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Purple, 25. Okay. 25 purple, 25 purple. Okay. It sounds like 25 purple is the option that we're going for. No, Devin, we are not going for puke, snot, exorcist color. Okay. We're just not doing it. Not doing it. Alrighty. So we are going to do a 25. And this one, because of the color of the glass, will turn slightly more purple-ish. So we are about to start our second sprint. So make sure that you save your document and you have something to hydrate with. And we are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, righty. That was the end of the second sprint. How did you do? I got about 400 more words. And I finished the scene that I was working on for my fun Cinderella retelling, which is essentially like now becoming a work in progress. So I've been posting those scenes to Wattpad just as like a fun thing. And so I went to post it. And I apparently got a message from someone claiming they are an author liaison representative representing web novel, which I'm assuming is webnovel.com, where they are hosting a bunch of like web novels or like frequently updated stories. So yeah. And it's got like a Discord link and a Facebook Messenger, Instagram, etc., and an email. But I don't know if it's like a legit thing or like because I've not really heard anybody talking about working for web novel. So I don't know if it's like a good situation, like monetized or not, or like, I don't know. So if you've heard of working for web novel, like let me know. And I guess I'll look into it a little bit later, but yeah. So anyway, who knows? So perhaps a shady offer, perhaps not. I don't know. But yeah. So anyway, I should probably put the timer on so that I know how long to chat for. So the puke yellow sounds like a Warhammer color. Yeah, it's kind of not a fun color. Kind of not a fun color at all. But so Charlie has also used the Save the Cat app and loves it. The ones who make it are good people and are really helpful. It's not always nice when you are trying to figure out whether or not to get an app. Eva says, someone remind me how fun it is to finish a draft. I'm starting to think it's more fun to start a new one. I cannot convince you of one or the other. I am notorious for starting like brand new characters, brand new stories, and never finishing stuff. So it's funny. My dad and my brother always make fun of me because I will like start a new character and get them to like level 15, and then I will abandon them and start a new character and do the same thing. So I'm not very good with like gaming or writing. I'm notorious for starting new things. So okay, so the Save the Cat app also syncs with a desktop app, which is really helpful. Interesting. Fun. A little overwhelmed by all the options in there, but it's good to know that the makers are available. That is always fun. So Hannah says that you're also not going to lie, that's exactly what you've done. Instead of finishing your current work in progress, starting something new. Yeah, we're apparently neither one of us is very good at that. So Vanya, you also got tea and you're ready to go. Excellent, excellent. Nadia got water. Excellent. That's what I'm drinking at the moment. The desktop version is out of your price range at the moment, but you'll bookmark it for later. So do you have to buy them separately, or can you sign in once you've bought the app on your phone? Bethany arrived. Hello, hello, hello. You're working on editing for clients. Excellent. Fun times. At least you get paid, right? Laura says you're working on a short and liked this particular line of a woman walking through the London fog. Her heels clicked like the nails being put into a coffin. Definite, staccato, and noticeable. Yeah, heels are always kind of a fun sound. So Eva was dilly-dallying. Yes, fun times. And so that was where I posted about working for Web Novel because I had not heard much about them. So Nadia has not heard anything about it. So who knows? Who knows? Better days are here. Got 450 words. Excellent. Fun times. Eva Wright says you have not heard of it before and you've also not used Wattpad. Can you access the site they have associated with them? Check out prior stories and their fine print and Google reviews. Well, I think I have spent some time on web novels, and I think one of the things is that you can begin reading stories, but a lot of the stories then become hidden behind a paywall at some point, which I suppose is good for the authors and good for the site. But I think I remember stopping using the website, particularly because their stories went behind a paywall so soon. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into it, but we'll see. I will let y'all know when I find out anything more, I guess, if y'all are interested. Eva Dawdled. Yeah, sometimes you just have those days. Sometimes you just need that mental break. Vanya, you have no idea how many pages you finished, but it feels like it's going quickly. Excellent. That's always a good feeling. Always a good feeling. I have finished my notes for what I needed to transcribe and add details to. And so now I am on to a brand new scene. And so I feel like I need to go back to handwriting because that's how I did most of the previous scenes. And they have turned out well. So you just searched up web novel. Google said they're kind of shady. Okay. All right. And and there's also some shady things that go on with Wattpad with people reposting translations that were not their own. So we'll see. So Megan said, yes, you can't wait to read it. Good. Yay. Just to let you know, I changed the Prince's name. So he's not Prince Charming, or at least that's not what he's going by at the moment. So you'll meet him. Sarah typed up what you wrote in the previous sprint so you can post it on your blog. Excellent. There is our 5-minute timer mark for me to know that I need to hurry up. So I will need some suggestions for color and time again for our next sprint. So let's go ahead and get that set up so we can see it. Alrighty. So Quite Adventurous says you're almost done with planning a day for Cairo. A girl can only dream at the moment. Yeah. But that would be a fun place, I think, a very nice place to go and see some of the history that's there. Megan got 264 words. Nice. Charlie adding the first dark tale in. Yes. Squisms only 161, but you saved your work and you hydrated. Yay! But 161 words is also a very nice number. So there you go. Eva says, I think I'm going to have to swap to a fun side task that is super low priority and shouldn't be what you're working on because it's better than doing nothing, which is what you're currently doing. Sometimes that has to happen. Yeah, I get you there. I absolutely know it. Let's see. Mary got 348 words. Nice. Excellent. Jenna, you've just been asked for a second interview. Ooh, for a job that looks like just the right fit for you. Yay! Congratulations and good luck. That's amazing, Jenna. Woohoo! So yes, congratulations. Nikki is here. Hello. So yes, thank yous all around. So Jenna just got a second interview for a job that looks like it will be fun, which is amazing. Shelby writes, hello, hello, hello. Being surprisingly productive this morning. You are suspicious of yourself. Well, be suspicious, but let your productive self continue. Didn't know the sprint ended. We got 703 words overall. Nice. Excellent. Let's see. The Save the Cat app and software are separate purchases, you think, due to operating system differences. Okay. Gotcha. They do have a subscription, says Charlie, but it can be very helpful. Okay. Nice. Your plan is not going to plan, and the scene will need an epic rewrite. Yeah. You Googled Web Novel 2 and agree it does look shady. Okay. There were a couple of hits on the first page calling them scammy. Good to know. Thank you for that. I appreciate your Google research. Dilly dilly shilly shilly. 3/16 of an hour. What is that? Somebody do the math for me because I don't know at the moment. Let's see. Purple, 20 minutes, 10 seconds. Nadia says no. No for Devin's suggestion, or so that's like 18% times point. So it's like 10 minutes, if I'm right. So blue 2021. So it seems like we have a couple votes for about 20 minutes. Better Days Are Here says green 30. Blue 2021. Okay, so we have a second for blue 2021. We have two green 30s, and then we have a third 2021. Okay, so we're doing 2021. And let's see, we had 2 purples, 2 greens, and 2 blues. So, we need between blue, purple, and green, what color would you prefer? Real quick. Whoever says it first gets it. $20 minutes, 21 seconds. Blue, purple, or green? Anybody have a vote? I'm watching my little YouTube thing on my phone so I can see it. Green. Okay, Eva writes decided. It is green. Fantastic. Thank you. And it is now raining outside my window. Yay. So nice ambiance to go with it. All right. Make sure you save your document and hydrate. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I have kind of somehow made my camera go wonky with all that moving around, but there we go. So that was, yeah, really wonky. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so I had a rainstorm and it's just now slacking off. So there you go. So, how did we do? I took a page of notes on things that I want to happen for the next scene in my Cinderella retelling. And so I feel like I need to put a little bit more of shenanigans in, though, to fit with her revamped character. I just saw Megan's comment. No, I'm not done reading Cinderella's story. So thank you for reading it and enjoying it. Yes, so in case you have not heard, there is a link in the description to it. But my current retelling of Cinderella just started with the phrase that Cinderella should have been a biatch. And so the yeah, so there's assassins and blackmail and horse manure being thrown onto a fan deliberately so that it rains over the stepsisters. So there's all kinds of shenanigans that have gone on already in the first couple of scenes, and so I am coming to the scene where like the ball invitations are being sent out. And so there's all kinds of rumors about the prince that are not so flattering. And Cinderella is going to be spying on her stepmother, who's going to be meeting the hitman that she used to kill her previous husbands. And so the stepmother is essentially blackmailing the hitman for money because she's run the estate into the ground. So, but I need a few more shenanigans between Cinderella and the stepsisters, like in the tailor's shop, I think. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly shenanigans I want to happen. But it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying my not so kind, sweet, and gentle Cinderella. So I saw that somebody's kitten was being a distraction. Your sister and your kitten are big interruptions. You wonder what living alone would be like. It just depends on what you choose your living situation to be like. Because if you choose an apartment, downstairs you have upstairs neighbors, you have around you neighbors that you will likely be able to hear at any given time. So there's that. Your kitten just manhandled your headphone cord. Thunder. Thor's coming to visit and scratched your leg. Boo. She typed the plus minus. Nice. That's why you like to write upstairs. The kitty wants to write a book, says Devin. Yes, that would be cute and funny. Oh no, my kitty got spanked with a blanket. Yes, so most of my life we've always lived in sort of like a little neighborhood, just because we've been able to afford that. And it also helps that we choose places that aren't like right in the city centers. So you have to drive a little bit to get to work and whatnot, but you get a little bit more real estate for the money. So you can't think of any more themes for your live streams. You did Vampire Academy already. You have Twilight, Lucifer, Caroline, and after live streams, you could always do Supernatural, Doctor Who. There's all kinds of fandoms that you could pick. Just up to you which ones you like. So Charlie added music to the Cthulhu second version and referred to you as the Prophetess of the Deep One. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Chloe suggests Shadow Hunter. for Nikki's live streams. So now we're back to where we first started. Great. Okay. So Lizzie got 482 and you wrote The Fight. Excellent. 3 days of suspension next week. 3. That's right. One of the better ones got suspended from school for beating the crap out of his former best friend. Interesting. Got 235 words. Great. We're having some fun here, y'all. Started research on your side project and going to find snacks in a minute. Yay! That reminds me, I should probably start my 5-minute timer. That way I know when to stop cheating and chatting. Eva says, probably will dilly-dally some more after you get your snacks. See, Lizzie says, boy protagonist is usually a good boy, but not during the fight. People call him one of the better ones. Gotcha. Sarah took a couple of pictures that will end up on Instagram eventually. Also messed around on Instagram because why not? You were already there. Yeah, exactly. Jenna spent the entire sprint talking to your mom about grocery shopping and menu planning. That's still productive. That's planning out your week. Megan got 51 words added. Nice. Shelby got a bit of editing done and ate some apple slices with peanut butter. Ooh. Thank you. I hope that it will turn out to be a fun story. Netta is here. Hello. Welcome. What is today? Today's Monday. Yes. Okay. I was trying to figure out what day it was, and I just had a blank. Vanya, you are on chapter 19 of 22. Ooh, yay. Hopefully you can finish this tomorrow, but you're off to bed for now. Have a good rest, and you did excellent work today. Ooh, Laura finished your Jack the Ripper flash fiction. Jack the Ripper is really interesting for just kind of like speculative, what might have happened, looking at all the things they tried looking at and sort of the advances that were happening in the detective and police procedures at that time. It's really interesting. And there are so many plausible explanations that you really don't know which one it could have been. That's why it's one of the reasons why Jack is so interesting and so fascinating. Vanya says, if you live alone with a cat, there's very much still a distraction. Yeah, I would agree with that. Charlie says, I can't wait. Your writing is so good. Feel like you might have to list you as a co-host for a couple of episodes. Ooh. Petra got a bit of editing done before your dad decided to distract me. Gotcha. Let's see. Chloe says, Nikki, The Hunger Games is another one. The 100, His Dark Materials, Fallen. And those are some ideas for that. All right. Lizzie suggests a 15-minute cool down with the blue color. And I am okay with that. There are, just in case you want to know, there are a couple of streams later today. Word Stitch has their typical Monday streams at 4 Eastern, which would be in a little over an hour. Emily Bourne has been having her Monday streams at like 6 or 6:30 Eastern, and then both Austin and Samantha Nassett are both going to be having streams at 8 p.m. I'm definitely going to Austin's today, so you will see me in the chat at 8 o'clock tonight. But yes, let's do a 15-minute blue countdown. Countdown? Timer? Wind down? Whatever we want to call it. And yes. So we actually get to do that before our 5-minute thing. Of course, I started it a little bit late, but you know, it works. So yes. Okay, so Lizzie is going to have to go soon. Okay, gotcha. Well, we are glad that you joined us for today, and we will get the 15-minute started. Do we want, I think, let's go with light blue, because why not? Because why not? Ooh, I want to change that. There we go. Alrighty, so for our last sprint, make sure you have saved your document, you have your hydration liquid, whatever it is, and we are going to get started. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Righty, that was the end of the fourth and final sprint. I got an additional 330. So that brings me up over 1,000 words in the document, and I still have, I figured out some new ideas that I wanted for the shenanigans to take place with the stepsisters and Cinderella in the tailor shop, as well as some of the things that stepmother is going to try and arrange that Cinderella will then screw up her evil plans with some evil plans of her own. So that was an excellent brain moment when that happened. I felt really good. So now that we're done with our last sprint, make sure you save your document. Save it, back it up, whatever you need to do. All righty. Let's see who was chatting. So yes, Life of Angelina is also streaming, and I think she might be going a little bit longer as well. Laura said, my mom thinks one of your fictions was too dark for her. What is too dark? So Jenna said, too grim, scary, or sad, perhaps. And Devin coming in with the sort of sideways thought of having bold text being too dark, too much dark text on this on the paper. Very true. Let's see. Laura's halfway through a camping flash fiction. Ooh, lots of things that could go wrong in camping. Squism's got another 250 more words added. You're welcome for the stream, and that is amazing. Laura says, demons. Demons were happening. Lizzie got an additional 346. Awesome. That is amazing. Eva, you're welcome for the sprints and the company. And yay, I'm glad you actually got some work done. Yay. Sarah posted on Instagram, got out the kiddos' lesson stuff and had her start on math workbook. Well, that is mathy. I don't know. I didn't have a good pun. It was a really, really bad pun. It wasn't really much of a pun at all. I guess maybe she could take a page out of, was it Lizzie's cat who hit the plus and the minus button, and write using that. But yeah, so that I think that's gonna be it. So I posted a whole bunch of channel links in the description of some people that you should go and watch their videos and maybe subscribe to. And yeah, so there's that. I think I'm sitting at like 192 subs right now, so I'm like 8 away from 200 subscribers. So if you have not and you feel like it, please subscribe, maybe hit the like button. And yeah, so I'm excited. My Cinderella story is doing some fun things right now. I managed to finish editing Franken chapter yesterday, which felt really nice. So I feel like I'm kind of on a roll at the moment, which is really, really good feeling. Sometimes you lack that feeling and you're like, why? But yes, so I'm feeling like I'm doing pretty good this week so far, even though it's only Monday. So hopefully this continues for the rest of the week. And don't forget that there are streams today. There are going to be some streams tomorrow. I know that Tessa is doing some evening streams tomorrow at 8. Mr. P is also on Wednesday going to be announcing why he's no longer going to be writing. And I'm very curious. He made a very clickbaity thumbnail. And so there's like all kinds of things going on. So yeah, so there's lots of stuff. And then this weekend is the Worldwide Write-a-thon. Is that right? The 15th and 16th. So yes, so there's going to be lots of fun this week. So I am now, again, my usual notorious self for being bad at goodbyes. So yeah, I think that's going to be it. I'm going to be back again Wednesday and Friday for my normal 1 to 3 p.m. I've already made the streams for those, so you can hit the reminder button if you find them in your suggested feed or if you go to my channel. So yay. And I will see y'all later. Bye.